welcome back, my fairies. I'm Matsuyorific, and we are back with more Pokemon TCG Pocket. Hello, Cat and Price, and hello, Strings. Welcome. Happy early birthday, Cat and Price. Make sure you remind me tomorrow so I can give you a birthday shout out. And Strings, thank you so much for the 3 months. We got a new TCG set today. Apparently, this dropped at 8 p.m. yesterday. But, like, that's when we normally wrap up stream. I was not about to stream that late, so we're doing this today. But we have a new set which looks to be focused on Mega Gardevoir. So, Fantastical Parade is the new set. Also, that's a bit of a spoiler. We got Teal Mask Ogerpon EX! Oh, that sounds so cool. Hopefully we can pull it. I don't have a lot of hourglasses right now due to the fact that I used them all on the limited time pack, but I got Shiny Lord Giratina. So we got Sandslash. With Fury Swipes, flip 3 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each head, so that sounds annoying. Juggler. You can use this card only if your Pokemon in play have 3 or more different types of energy attached. Move all energy from each of your benched Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Okay. So there's like, it have to be like different, like actually different types. So like grass, water, fire. That's odd. Also, the rainbow background, there's something rare here. What do we get? Alolan Grimer? New mobile card! Carnivorous Chomp. And, ooh, Full Art Salamis right off the bat. That's what that card is useful for. Dragon types. Use that for a dragon deck. That'll do it. Dragon Die. Flip a coin. If tails, this Pokemon also does 50 damage to itself. So if you can flip heads, then you can avoid doing recoil damage, but regardless, you will still do 150 damage. Okay, that's not too bad. If you're pretty decent about flipping heads, or if you use that trainer card from that previous set that guarantees you flip heads, there's at least some use there. Alright, what else do we got? Yeah, I've been holding on to these free pulls all day. Oh, we got another. Ooh. Full Art Aurorus. Hail Prison. Discard 2 water energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay. The discarding is kind of annoying, but if you can stock up on energy before getting Aurorus out, that could still be useful. Galarian Zigzagoon. Snubble! Snubble! Scatterbug. And, ooh, Buzzwole. If your opponent... Ground Beat. If your opponent has gotten exactly 1 point, this attack does 40 more damage. Okay. So the rare card there was our Full Art Aurorus. And once we go through our 4 free pulls, we'll go ahead and go do some battling. Alright, pack number 3. What do we get? What do we get? Purloin, Whiny Voice. Flip a coin. If heads, look at a random card from your opponent's hand and shuffle it into their deck. Okay. And, ooh, we finally get Ledian. I know it's not that strong of a Pokemon, but I love the Ledian line. I've loved it since Generation 2. Swift. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. See, that doesn't... See, I know what they're going for with the... I know what the original idea was with attacks like this. in the original TCG, the physical card game, you have weaknesses and resistances. So, like, for example, grass usually resists water. So that attack is for, like, say, to use against a fire type. So if your opponent has a fire type deck that resists grass, then Swift would still do 40 damage instead of doing the normal 20. But that doesn't translate well to the digital game, where it's only weaknesses. Because in the physical card game, I guarantee this would be, it's not affected by weaknesses or resistances. And that's where it's useful. It's not useful here. Oh, you no longer do super effective damage on a rock type that's weak to grass. What? Why? Poltegeist. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may have your opponent shuffle their hand into their deck. For each remaining point that your opponent needs to win, they draw a card. Okay, let me read that. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve. Okay, so when you evolve it from Sinistea, your opponent will shuffle their hand into their deck. And for each remaining point they need to win. So if they have not won any points yet, then they'll draw 3 cards. But if they're only 1 point away, they draw 1 card. Okay, that's a nice disruption tactic at least. Spinda! Teetering steps. Pokemon's now oh, this Pokemon's now confused. That's annoying. That's not getting used. Dual Blades. So we got Doublade. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. Okay. So far, no duplicates, but let's see what is in pack number 4. Also, sadly, Meg's not here yet, so... No one's here.
Hello.
Oh, hey! Speak of the devil, hi, Down. I was just about to say no one was here yet. But now you are.
I know, that's why I said hello.
Alright, last pack. Ralts! Confuse Ray. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Ooh. That's actually more useful than Teleport. Ferrothorn with Pummel. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 60 more damage. Okay. So base 40, but you can, if you flip heads, you do 100. Okay. Galarian Meowth. Smeargle. Portrait. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may look at a random supporter card from the opponent's hand. Use the effect of that card as the effect of this ability. Ooh, so if your opponent has Professor Oak in their hand, then you can use that ability and draw 2 cards. Ooh. And then Quilladin with Needle Arm. So we got the Quilladin line. Okay. Or the Chispin line. Wonder if that means we get all the Kalos starters or just the Chespin line. Alright. Next set. Oh, or not next set. That's all that we can open right now. But let's go to Wonder Pick. I said let's go to Wonder Pick. Thank you. It was loading in the achievements. Okay. So... Ooh, Galarian Ponyta! And a Alolan Meowth! Okay, so they've got Galarian and Alolan Meowth. Ooh, we got new item or trainer card. Metal Core Barrier. If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your opponent's turn. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to takes minus 50 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so I can only... that's only in the Steel deck. Okay. And then is that Sea Salt Ice Cream? Lucky Ice Pop. That is Sea Salt Ice Cream. That I know that blue. Heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. If you healed any damage this way, flip a coin. If heads, put this lucky ice pop into your hand instead of the discard pile. Ooh! And that's a regular item card. You could use that to replace the potion. Okay, let's go for it. Get 2 of those. You don't need potions. Aw. We got Drillbur. I don't know why it's so slow today. Alright. Well, at least it was new. Oops. I think I missed the give thanks button. Alright, let's see here. Any EX cards or full arts? Oh, Shuckle. Not really seeing any super rare cards. So full art or Choreo if we want to use the timer. Oh, Tandem Mouse is in this. Alright, let's go do some battles and get some hourglasses. Oh yeah, I need to do my daily too. Ooh, might actually get some hourglasses out of the missions too. Grab that. And then missions. Alright, complete all that. And then we've got the decks. Okay, and that's just deck points. I think you can only get deck points from that, yeah. Alright, and themed collections on a snowy day. Okay. So that's not like a specific set, I don't think. Yeah, that's like actually for any set. Okay. Alright, and... oh, I saw Mudkip. Okay, let's go do some battles. Let's see if we can get some hourglasses. Random battle. Well, that's new. Random battles B2. Get 3 or more points. I'm curious how that works. Let's go in with a trusty deck. Let's go in with Celebi. It says random battles. And this is under solo, so this shouldn't be PvP. So is it like just a random deck? Oh, and it's using grass as well. That's alright. Oh, there's Ledyba! And Tilo, and Bunnelby, and Sentret. We don't have a great start, but this is a... ooh, there we go. There's Celebi. Alright, and... Professor's Research. Another Erica and Servine. Well... that at least does me some good. Now I just need Serperior. And Servine still only has a one. Ask it, he shall receive. Dang. Dang. It's like, oh, I just need Superior now. And then I pull Superior. Why can't I have this kind of luck when I'm fighting a really strong deck? Why do I only get lucky like that when I'm fighting a really weak deck? Alright, Celebi. Like, we don't even need to wait for Shaman to come out. Alright, so it lives that. That was not great coin flip luck. But again, this is a beginner deck. So let's take a water break. It's like I mention a card and then I pull that card. This was the best luck I could have gotten. And it's for a stinking beginner deck. Like, my coin flip luck could be a bit better, but who cares? It's a beginner deck. We now just have to win with Celebi. And then every turn, we get more coin flips. There we go. My gosh. Okay, there we go. Oh, my coin flip luck is so bad. I always have terrible coin flip luck. Alright, well there's Roserade. And now we just win. We don't even need to heal. We just press the win button. And flip the win coin. There we go. Win button pressed. I love how they kind of ended up creating a sideways check mark. Alright, Celebi wins! Ooh, 12 hourglasses. Okay, I see you, I see you. So that makes this definitely worthwhile. I think the game is lagging because it's like, whoops. Like some of the things just don't really show up right. Okay, so it's another one where we get 12. And oh, those are trade hourglass. Okay, get 5 or more points. Get 3 or more points. So you're supposed to, at the very least, do 2 battles. Like, the only way to get 5 points in a single battle is if you take out 2 regular Pokemon, and then on the last turn you take out a Mega. Well, hi, Latias. See, this is what more like what I normally expect. It's like, oh, I'm starting with Shaman. Okay. So I now have a 2 in 3 chance to pull a Snivy. Come on, Snivy. Nope. Celebi again. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach the Leaf Cape. Let's see here. Latios. Okay, you can only do extra damage if you got Latios on the bench. What's he up to? Okay. Are you actually going to switch, though? Nope. Wasted. I don't know why the computer does that sometimes. It'll use a card, and then it won't actually activate anything related to that card. Alright. And go ahead and end the turn. As long as Latios doesn't go on the bench, we don't need to worry about how much damage Shaman is taking. Because the 2 Shaman will heal us to full. Okay, thank you, Professor. Come on, Snivy. Come on, Snivy. I said Snivy, not Serperior. Come on. Fragrant Flower. And end turn. Okay, so that's Zangoose. Servant! Oh my gosh! Why? Why? Where is my Shaman? Alright, Celebi. Got Fragrant Flower. Go ahead and heal all that up. Just in case it's got like a Cyrus card. Okay, we at least got one. We at least got one, which means next turn we only need one more. Unless it heals. There's the heal. Okay. We still need 2 coin flips. Snivy, where are you? Where was last turn's luck? Or where is our luck from the last battle? There, Erica! Erica! Come on, girl! I mean, we're still fine. How much does Zangoose do? 50. Okay. So Zangoose would do a bit more if it came out to attack us. And of course. Are you switching? No, it's not switching. See, that's another silly. Finally! We finally got Snivy! Thank you! Oh my goodness. Alright, heal up. And Powerful Bloom. Man, what is going on with my coin flips today? What? No, they're just... every round! My gosh! Extra coin flips just means extra chances to flip tails, apparently. At least after this next turn. Ooh. Wait, what is that? At the end of your opponent's next turn, do 90 damage to the defending Pokemon. Okay. Well, we live that easily. Alright. Come on, I just need 2. Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Alright, and of course now we take that 90 damage. But it's okay, we've got Erica with us. Absorb. Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're built to heal. And this is our last turn anyways, so probably don't even need... Yeah, all we need to do is put down Superior and... Yeah, because it would take... It would take 11 tails. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's my head tail. Oh, there's my head flips. Okay, there we go. 6 out of 6. Perfectly split down the middle. 300 damage. Get out of here. Alright, we win. Next. I'll worry about the extra 2 points later. All we really care about right now are the hourglasses. Of course, now is when it gets a bit harder. So let's see here. Get 3... nope, not that. We want advanced. There we go. So we just have to win to get the hourglasses. Oh, but getting 20 points will get us another 12. So we could go for that, or we can move on after this. Guess it depends on if this deck gets megas. Another grass deck, okay. I'm going first, which is annoying, because that's one less turn to apply energy. Okay, good, Celebi. But if we could pull Superior on turn 2, it would at least make up for it. Can we pull Superior? Come on, Professor! We cannot pull Superior. Or not Superiors. Servine. The game was like, that's not actually what you want, so I'm not gonna give that to you. Alright, just in case, we're just gonna put the energy on Celebi. We'll retreat Snivy if it lives long enough. Oh, come on. Rude. I could have at least pulled Shaman. Yep, there goes Snivy. Okay, well, we've got another Snivy in our hands, so... At least Snivy absorbed all that damage. None of the win factors said that we needed to get a flawless, so... And of course, they're Superior again. Alright. Snivy. We need Servine. Okay, that works too. Ooh, Snorlax is gonna hit hard though. It can't attack this turn. Does it put itself to sleep? Okay, it at least puts itself to sleep. But that does hurt. Wait. It should have been able to attack that turn. What? Oh, is that what Barry did? I didn't get to read that. Barry, get over here. What do you do? During this turn, attacks used by your Snorlax, Heracross, and Staraptor cost 2 less energy. Okay. That's annoying, but at least the Pokeball guarantees us a Shaman now. Oops. Want Erica. just need Servine. Alright, Powerful Bloom. Hopefully... Okay. Well, that's still 100 damage. Oof. Then, of course, it wakes up. Of course it wakes up. It couldn't stay asleep for one more turn. Heracross won't be able to attack next turn unless they have another berry. Finally, Servine! Jeez, finally, Servine. Come on, I just need one. There's the one. Okay, that's what I needed. Whew. Get Snorlax out of here. Get it out of here, get it out of here, get it out of here. Alright, Starly. All we have to do is win. But because of how terrible our coin flip luck, I'm giving us every opportunity. That was not a full, complete sentence. Because of how terrible our coin flip luck is, giving us every opportunity to win. There we go. Okay, we got it. Another one where it's a sideways check mark. This time they just rotated it. Alright. Okay, we won. That was close, though. Maybe we should switch to Charizard. Of course, granted, Celebi is also pretty good. And what are the odds that we're going to get another grass deck immediately after? Alright, hard one. And then we'll go see if we have enough hourglasses to do a 10 pull. And of course I flip heads. And of course, at least with both Celebes here and Shaman, that means if we get a Pokeball, very good chance that we'll pull Snivy. And what are the odds that we get that we end up going against another grass deck? Very good, apparently. Alright, Professor. Yes, Snivy! With Servine already in our hand, we just need Serperior now. Let's go! Ooh, Pheromosa. I think that's only 10 though, so we don't need to be afraid of it. Oh no, 20. Okay. Now we don't need to be afraid of her. Now we have nothing to fear from Pheromosa. Oh, it's going for... Okay. Oh, wait, is that a new Meowscarada? Oh, no, that's just the original... Whoa, wait, what? Oh, it did extra damage because it's EX. No. No, we can't survive another hit like that. And we... Well, that's GG's. That's 140 damage. We don't heal enough to live that. Oh my goodness. Well, that's unwinnable. If it didn't have that rare candy, we could have won. That was unfortunate. We finally got decent luck there, but that was unfortunate. The NPC was luckier. Let's switch to Charizard. Well, I have a strong feeling it's not going to be the same deck. Okay, what do we got? This Charizard deck has the Charmeleon from that one other set, so it's fairly good. Okay, we go first. We get 2 Pokeballs, so there's Moltres. Alright, so that leaves us a 50-50 chance to pull Charmander. Please, Charmander. Yes, okay, okay. Professor. And there's Charizard. We got Charizard immediately. Okay, this is a fighting type deck. Okay. Also Water Break. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So that allows us to retreat Salandit, bring out Moltres, and do an Inferno Dance. And okay, 2. That's not bad. Sylvanite, uh-oh, okay. If you played a supporter card from your hand during this turn, attack does 50 more damage, and it just pulled out, it just used Cyrus to pull Salandit back out. Okay. Well, we don't need to be flawless, we just need to win. So, fair. Ooh, and I got my Full Art Charizard. Let's go for one more Inferno Dance. Then next turn we can use the Flame Patch to get that extra energy. Alright, 2 coin flips. That's helpful. Alright, it goes for Copycat. Which continues to hurt us, but we at least have Nurse Joy here. Alright, Flame Patch. That allows us to retreat. I'll just use that potion on Moltres just in case it's got another Cyrus. Well, I guess that won't help still, but... Oh, wait! Oh, it doesn't matter. We just press the win button. Crimson Storm does 200 damage, and there's nothing on the bench. I'm overthinking it. At least it wasn't a 3rd grass deck in a row. Which would have been our 4th one overall. Okay, so... we got our 12 hourglasses for winning. My goodness, that's a lot of goals. That is kind of fun though, because it's like, it's completely random, so you never know what deck you're gonna battle. Alright. Let's go back. How many hourglasses do we have? 88. That is not enough for a 10 pull. Okay. What else do I have from the shop? We are close, though. I think it's 120. Oh, it's the new emblems. Mega Gardevoir and Ogerpon emblems. I want them. In order to get them both, I would have to complete the set, though, which is annoying. Okay, so step up battles. How much will we get from the medium one? 12. Okay, that works. We need to use a fire type deck. Charizard's got that. Evolve a Pokemon at least once. Win with 2 or more fantastic. Okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah. Right now, all we care about is the hourglasses. So this will get us to 100. And then if we win another battle, that also gives us 12 hourglasses. That'll get us to 112. So, yeah, we need to win this battle and then 2 more battles. And then we could pull a 10-pack. So we've got Shuckle. And its attack is called Guard Press. I would pull a second Charizard already. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. Okay, yeah. Fair. And I would pull Moltres. I would pull the 1 in 5 chance Moltres. Alright, ooh, Gossifleur. So is the new Buzzwole. Okay, I don't need Charmeleon. I need Charmander. I mean, yes, I need Charmeleon too, because I've got to evolve the Charmander into Charmeleon to evolve it into a Charizard. But I need Charmander so I can power it up. And of course I would get all heads when there's not even a Charmander. Oh boy, okay. We don't pull a Charmander. Okay, we pulled a Charmander. Good. I was gonna say. Don't you dare. We could go ahead and heal this turn too. Alright, Inferno Dance. We get nothing. We get all heads when there's no Charmander to power up. But all tails when we have a Charmander to power up. Hello, Kofi. Welcome. Any other favorite Pokemon besides Raichu? Clefable. Clefable is my MVP in my very first game of Pokemon that I ever played. Which was Pokemon Yellow when I was a little kid. Okay. Potion. Let's see here. Buzzwole. Your opponent's got exactly 1 point. Its attack is plus 40. Okay, that's... Oh, that means that when I defeat Shuckle, it's just gonna send out Buzzwole. That's kind of annoying. Inferno Dance. Come on. Give me something here. Thank you. That's better. That's much better. Okay. With that, we can evolve Charmeleon. Oh, I should have done it that turn, actually. Alright. Charizard. Attach that energy. Retreat Moltres. Use the Flame Patch to add another energy to our Charizard. And let's go ahead and use the Professor in case we can get another... Nope, I was hoping for Nurse Joy. But, alright, we'll take it. Crimson Storm. Alright, Gossifleur. Surprised it's not Buzzwole. Buzzwole would have made so much more sense. But I just have to press the win button now. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and heal up Moltres too, just in case it pulls a Cyrus. Here goes Gossifleur. Alright, and there's Roserade, but Roserade will still go down to a single Crimson Storm. Like, the poison doesn't even bother me. Like, why would I retreat? Why would I retreat? Crimson Storm gets me the win. And that's how you do it. This is how we do what we do when we're doing it right. How we do what we do when we do, yeah. Alright. Next battle. So let's take a water break. What you got for me next? Cinderace deck. Alright. We could probably stick with Charizard. Yeah, Charizard one-shots everything. There's no Megas, so... We just need to win this battle, and then one more battle after that. And then we can go do a 10-pull. And we lead with Moltres. That's ideal. Going first isn't ideal, but at least we lead with Moltres. And we pull a Charmander right off the bat. Let's go. Salandit and Pokemon Center Lady. Okay. Let's see here. Oricorio. During your next turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do plus 20 damage. Okay. And there's Cubone, which means Alolan Marowak, since it's a fire deck. And of course I get another Charmander, because why not? Inferno Dance! Come on, give me something good. Yes? Yes? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take 2 coin flips. I will take 2 out of 3. Let's go. And a Pokeball. Just use it to get whatever this is out of here. We need to pull Charmeleon. Use our potions here just to get up to full. Inferno Dance. Okay. Ah. That's annoying. If we don't pull another if we don't pull Charmeleon this turn, I'm going to attach the energy to Moltres and take out this Oricorio. Charizard is not Charmeleon! Alright, let's get rid of the Oricorio. Might actually want to go ahead and put Salandit down too, in case we need to stall. Oh, and there's Reboot. Okay, that's not good. I need Charmeleon. Oh, wait, what? Wait, how did that one shot? It's only supposed to do 120. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. That was 120. Moltres has 140, yeah. Moltres was fully healed. How does that make sense? At least Cinderace can't attack this turn. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, well, at least Cinderace can't attack here. So, we just gotta get Charizard out now. Okay. And of course, now pull another Charmeleon, of course. Of course. The game loves to tease me. Alright, Crimson Storm. That was close. Hi, Leomon. Oh. Oh, monkey butt. Now we just gotta press the win button. Love that win button. I don't even care about your 90 damage. I have a win button. This gets us the win. Get out of here. I would have said, oh, I didn't mean you, Leo, but he technically left before I said, get out of here. He came up for pets, and then he left, and then I said, get out of here. Alright. Wait. First time reward. Where's my hourglass? Did I get it? Not get an hourglass there? Or did I miss it? What? Wait. There was no hourglass? In this one either? What? Why am I not getting hourglasses? What? Ogerpon? Okay. At least Ogerpon will give us hourglasses. What? Why was those other battles not giving us hourglasses? That's bunk. That's bogus. That's ridiculous. Alright, Salamence. So let's take a water break. Ooh, what's not ridiculous is having a second turn Salazzle that can immediately attack. Yes, please. And there's Charmander. Alright, Salazzle. That'll one-shot. We don't even need to worry about the poison there. That just one-shots. I think Roselia also poisons. Oh no, it's a coin flip, never mind. It was Roserade that poisoned. Ogerpon, my beloved! Okay, we need to check what she does. Ogerpon, Soothing Wind. Each of your Pokemon that has any energy attached recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. Energized Leaves. If the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon is 5 or more, its attack does 60 more damage. Okay. Interesting. Of course, another Charmander. Why would I expect to pull Charmeleon when I need it? At least Ogerpon can only do 40 damage to Salazzle. Why? Just why? A Charmander can live one hit. Salazzle can also live one hit at the very least. So even if it applies another energy to Ogerpon, that's still only 4 energy. Do not make me lose just because I had bad draw luck. Okay, Pokemon Center lady, that's only gonna get us to 40. We'll still lose. Oh, wait. No, it does 60. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait. We actually can. Oh, no, actually, that's not going to do anything either. Because it's just going to attach another energy there. I think I'm wasting these. That's probably wasted. At least we can get the poison off. If I could just pull the Charmeleon! What is that? Flip. Heal 20 damage. Wait, what? What was that? Oh, it's the Ice Pop. Wait. If you're... Wait, did it just get... Was it able to use that like an infinite number of times? Hold up, what? Oh. Wait, no. Oh, it said if you fail. Is that it? Wait. Heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon if you healed any damage in this way. Oh! Because it flipped heads every time. Okay, well at least I finally pulled Charmeleon. My gosh. That was dumb. Alright. We're sacrificing the Charmander. That's why it's there. Now, Charmeleon. Evolve. This took way too long. It took way too long to pull that ding-dang Charmeleon. Crimson Storm, I win. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like PvP, because I have the worst draw and coin flip luck. I would never win against an actual person. Like, a person who actually knows what they're doing. Like, a casual person, sure. So we'd be in the same boat. But, like, someone who takes this game way too seriously? Nah. And Blacephalon will not give us a Hourglass. What about the beginner one? How many? Please be 12. I'd be happy with 8. Okay, 12. Alright, we'll take it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why is it only the grass stacks that give us any actual hourglasses? Okay. So, let's just lead with Moltres. There's very little the game can do to us right now. And of course, we got Charmeleon and Charizard. Can we get Charmander? We got Charmander. See, it's the beginner decks where we get good luck. The game can only give me good pulls when we're up against a beginner deck. The harder decks, no. Good luck. Who needs it? Who needs good luck against a hard deck? Nah, the beginner decks, that's where you need the luck. Alright. Evolve you. Inferno Dance. Alright. And of course there's the 3. See? We only get luck when we're up against the beginner deck we don't need it for. That on its own is bad luck. That on its own is just my luck. Alright. Charizard. Moltres, come back. We don't even need the big win button. We just need Slash. Just Slash. That's all you need. Just Slash. Oh. Ooh, my show's on. Of course, can't watch that till stream's over. But I will absolutely be heading over there after stream. Just because it's fun. We'll press the win button. We don't need it, but it's fun to press. It's like everything it has is 60 HP. So we could have just swept with Slash. But who cares? We have our win button. It's fun to press it, so why not press it? Alright. We got our victory. We can now go pull our 10-pack of cards. I don't know what possessed them to make it so that every single deck doesn't give you hourglasses. But alright. I guess the fact that it's 12 hourglasses kind of makes up for it. Said you'll need to do one battle. But alright. 10-pack. 120 hourglasses? We got 124. Let's see what we get. Sandshrew, double scratch. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Protective Poncho. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is on your bench, prevent all damage done to that Pokemon by your opponent's attacks and abilities. Ooh, okay. We can use that. Arrow Seed and Bunnelby. Another Doublade. Our first duplicate. Ooh, it's got a rare card in it. Ladybug. Cramorant. Spit Out Shot. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Unless it's wearing that poncho. Delibird. Box of Surprises. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 70 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. If tails, heal 30 damage from your opponent's active Pokemon. No! Why would you use that? Ooh, we got a full art Cacnea with Corkscrew Punch. Cacnea! Ah! We got Toxels! The Static Shock. Tox is gonna put a shock to your system. We got Cheadle. Oh my gosh, 3 energy for a basic Pokemon. Swampert! Discard a random energy from both the energy attached to all Pokemon. Or from among the energy attached to all Pokemon. Both yours and your opponent's. Well, that's risky. Ferrothorn. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 60 more damage. And then Juggler again. Galarian Zigzagoon. Spupa. Signs of Evolution. Put a random card that evolves from Spupa from your deck into your hand. In other words, Vivian. Another one. 2 Spupas. Liepard. Fasten Claws. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay. Yo! Wait, is that immersive? Yo, we pulled the immersive Mega Gardevoir. Let's go. Oh, she pretty. I think I got the snapshot there. Yeah, okay, there. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Fantasia Force. Take 3 psychic energy from your energy zone and attach it to your psychic Pokemon in any way you like. Oh! Add her to the Mewtwo deck? Add her to the Mewtwo deck. Snubble with Sharp Fang, Toxel, Amora, Aerocuda, Poltegeist, Vanillish, Machoke. I think that's our 3rd Vanillish set. Wow, Buffet! This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself with Flip Over. Okay. Quilladin. Oh, we got the baby! Teomasco Grappon. Okay. Each of your Pokemon that has any energy attached recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. Okay. I wonder how Energized Leaves reacts with Serperior. Interesting to at least track. Ooh, starting planes. Each basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, gets plus 20 HP. Oh, it's a stadium card! Oh my gosh! I forgot these were a thing! This is our first stadium card in this game! Oh, they introduced this in Generation 2 of the card game. And then there's another Waltz. We got Talo, Ferrothorn. Ooh, Alolan Persian. Oh, it's stalking its prey. Tyrant. Hammer in. Cramorant, Galarian Meowth, Aerocuda, Delibird. Cantonian Meowth. Hey, we got all 3 Meowths. Carefree Steps. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Feline Fine. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like Feline Fine, but it does say Feline Fine. Draw a card. Oh, it does the same thing as the regular Meowth. But if any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Okay. Imagine making a deck that's just Meowths. So you have Cantonian Meowth and Persian, Alolan Meowth and Persian, and then Galarian Meowth and Berserker. And that's just your deck. It's Dark and Steel. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Reshiram. Blue Flare. Discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. Okay. Passimian. Fleeing. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Cacnea. Again. Vivian. Vivid Powder. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and asleep. Ooh, that's always fun. Galarian Mr. Run. There's a lot of regional forms in this set. Triple Spin. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. And then Jaw Fossil, which obviously, you know, evolves into Tyrant. Tandemaus. Flock. Put 3 random cards from among Tandemaus and Maushold from your deck onto your bench. So in other words, all you need is one Tandemaus, and then you use this attack once, and then you pull every Tandemaus and Maushold in your deck, because you can only have up to 2 of each, and you just fill your deck with these little mice. Cryogonal. Ooh! I just thought of a way you could utilize that. That would be kind of interesting. You make a deck that's just Maushold and Tandemaus. And then it's all... and then the whole rest of your deck is just trader cards? But, like, you pull everything immediately! Because you would be guaranteed to pull the Tandemaus. Cryogonal. Frozen Lock. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Okay. And Slack Off. With Yawn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Is that it? I think that's it. That is it. Alright, that's all of our cards. I can't believe we got the immersive Gardevoir. Immediately. Immediately pulling Guardy. One moment, please. I muted my microphone and it didn't mute, so you guys had to hear me blowing my nose. Oh my gosh, I hate technology. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. That's gross. I'm sorry. That's why I said one moment, because I was like, oh, I'm going to mute my microphone, and then the microphone doesn't mute. Okay. Well. It won't just tell me how many hourglasses it takes to open. Okay. We didn't pull any shinies. Actually, I'm a little curious as to what kind of shinies are in this set. Let's look at that. Also, I just realized this is the only set we've gotten since the start of the year that didn't have a fire Pokemon on the front. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see here. What shinies do we have in this set? Shiny Sylveon EX! Oh! Oh, that's cool. And shiny Lugia. Shiny Ho-Oh, that makes sense. They were designed to work with each other. So we got shiny Sylveon. And of course, this is the shiny version of Sylveon from Eevee Grove. Where once during your turn, when you evolve Eevee into Sylveon EX, you can draw 2 cards. And we also got shiny Espeon and shiny Flareon. With Psychic Healing, you may heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. Okay, and we also got shiny Tauros, Kingdra EX. Wait, is the... Okay, no, never mind. Okay, for a second I was like, wait, is there only the one? No. Pichu, but not Pikachu or Raichu. Okay, interesting. Then again, babies don't evolve in this. We got Tangela, we got Magby, and Magmar. Horsey, Seadra, Mantike, but not Mantine. Oh, right, because it's a baby. Then Almanite line. Okay, good. Kabuto's here too. Good. Yeah, I know it's not as iconic, but still. And we got Clefairy and Clefable, and the Lotties are shinies now. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. And we got Phanpy. Okay. Wait, where's Donphan? I see shiny... Oh, wait, it's the EX, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Shiny Donphan EX, okay. And then shiny Tyrogue. So those are the shinies that we can get. Hey, Meg, welcome. Hi, Neilmon. Okay. Should we try Advanced and Expert? Hi, Monkey Butt. Oh, we did do... Wait. Oh! There's no condition to just simply win. Okay. Interesting. I guess the condition was that we got the hourglass, but... Alright. Let's just do more of the regular ones, though, so we can see more of the cards. So, we've got Boldore. Wants us to win with grass. Yeah, Meg, we just pulled a 10-pack and got the immersive Guardy. Still no Curlia, though. Ooh, that's right, I wanted to add her to a Mewtwo deck, too. Oh, this is not a great lead. This is not a great lead at all. At least we got Snivy, okay. 50-50 chance to pull Celebi? We got Celebi at least. Alright. That's good. It's still beginners, so this is fine. And there's the other Celebi. Okay. Sentret's a coin flip. And does nothing. Ooh, we got Servine already? Okay. Okay, yep, see? We only get good luck during the beginner battles. We get amazing luck during beginner battles and garbage luck during anything else. See? Even more good luck. Twice in a row, it flipped tails only. Alright, let's pull it back. Shaman. And Serperior. Allow Celebi to attack now with Powerful Bloom. Alright, we don't one-shot. That's fine. Is a Sentret. Who still can't do anything. My gosh, if that was me, I would be so frustrated. Be like, what do you mean I flipped tails only for 3 turns in a row? But that's not me. That's the NPC. So I'm okay with it. Alright, we take out the Sentret. And if it doesn't evolve Cubone... Oh wait, no, it's a ground deck, so it can't do anything. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, Sandshrew is also a coin flip. Excuse me. Alright. Another energy for Celebi, and we heal. And we flip. And that's a kill. That's a kill. 220 damage because it's weak to grass. Alright. Powerful Bloom is now the win button. We've got enough energy. It's now a win button. Even if we only flip one heads, we win. And win button. There it is. That's our win. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye. Funny that we ended up doing the exact same amount of damage twice in a row. Alright. Next. What have we got? What have we got? Galarian Linoone. We've got a dark deck. Okay, do we use grass or fighting? We use grass. We stick with Celebi. Alright, so we go first again. And we're leading with Shaman again. Not great, but we at least have a Pokeball here. Once we get Snivy down, we've got the full line. And there's our Celebi. Come on, we got a 50-50 chance. Give me a Snivy! Ah, Shaman again. Alright. Well, at least Stunky requires 2 energy, so... There's Snivy! Yay! Alright. And we'll just go ahead and get the Celebi card out of the deck. So we can focus on the cards we want to draw. This is a beginner deck, so I kind of doubt that there's actually going to be a Skuntank in here. So we're going to heal. Put down Servine. And then we can switch next turn. Yep. Called it! Alright. Energy on Shaman. Retreat. Evolve Servine to Serperior. Use Fragrant Flower to heal my Shamans in case it's got a Cyrus. Or even a Sabrina. Cyrus would be more annoying, though. And Powerful Bloom! But again, it's a beginner deck. Alright, that takes care of the Stunky. Next! Sentret! Alright, and... oh, it flips 2 heads. Okay, so it actually gets 40 damage off. But we have potions. So... It doesn't do you much good there, buddy. And potion. Just a full. Powerful bloom. There we go. Alright, let's take a water break while we get ready to press the win button. Some goo water. Headbutt does nothing. Or at least next to nothing. I'm not even gonna bother healing. I'm just gonna go for the win button. Oh. Oh, you tease! It's like, oh, you think. But, and then at the end it's like, nah, just kidding. Here you go. It teased. Alright. Next. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? That's it. It's all the beginner decks. Intermediate. Swampert. What is it? Electric? Even though Swampert should be immune to electric, technically. Yep. The game is allergic to the idea of making water types weak to grass. Like, even the water types that really should be weak to grass instead of electric are still weak to electric. Ooh. We can start with Pachi or, oh, Blitzel. We lead with Blitzy because we got some Strika. Another Pachi. Alright. Now I would like to try and avoid that Swampert if we can. So let's attack the Mudkip. So hit that weakness as well. Alright. In one moment. I'm back. And my microphone actually let me mute that time. Okay, the fact that we still don't have a Pikachu is annoying me. So we'll go ahead and level up Pikachu EX. Take out the Mudkip. I probably should use the potions with Strika, but oh well. Oh, we got Water Ogerpon. I didn't even notice that. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Wellspring Dance. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack also does 40 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Okay, well that's a little annoying. Let's go ahead and pull out Pikachu then, because we want to get rid of that. Alright, put down our other Pachi. For the sake of doing max damage. And there we go. Now we just win. Even if it evolves Mudkip, we still win. And of course, now I pulled the Pokeball. I guarantee if I were to use that, it would bring out a Pikachu. Okay. We won! Yay! Let's say though, I really do wish that they would. I know that they need to release TCG sets with the new Megas first. Like physical TCG sets with the new Megas. I know we need them to do that first before they'll do that for TCG Pocket, but I really wish we could get some of the new Megas in Pocket. That would be nice. Alolan Raichu! What do you do, my baby? I can't see it very well. Thunder Spear. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, it sounds like it's random. Surge Surfer. If a Pokemon is in play... I can't read that. It doesn't say Pokemon. Oh, Stadium. If a Stadium is in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Ooh. Okay. Let's get into that battle. Let's have a battle. You want to win it. Let's have a battle. Battle of the bands. Ooh, new Pikachu. Thunder Jolt. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. I'll stick with Circle Circuit, thank you. Alright, and we actually go second. For once. And there we go. That powers up Circle Circuit to full. As long as Pikachu doesn't evolve, we can take it out on the next turn. Yes, okay. Ooh. But I don't love the fact that we're now so low on HP. That's not nice. Oh. $120. So we'll be at 90, and Pikachu will bring us down to 60. But we'll at least live a hit. Unless we want to sacrifice this Pikachu. Obviously, Furret can take it out. But I kind of don't really want to deal with... Yeah, I kind of don't really want to deal with Alolan Raichu. And give it the chance to pull out, to bring out my baby. I would much rather take out Pikachu. Because how dare it not be evolved? Okay. Now. I'm okay with not getting the Flawless here. Blitzel comes out. End turn. And now I could. I wouldn't one shot. It wouldn't be worth it. I mean, it would live. Yeah, we'll evolve it to absorb the damage. And then we live. So we can retreat it next turn. Oh, leftovers. Now I pull that. Well, we can always apply that to Raichu. So we've got our baby now. And boom! We take a small hit there. And then apply that to Pikachu. And then boom again. That takes out Furret. And then no matter what it sends out here, we win next turn. Even if it pulls out something else, or even if it evolves this Toxel and allows Toxel to take a hit as a Toxtricity, we'll still take out the Toxel on the bench. And there we go. That's our victory. This is why we love Raichu. Because even a regular Cantonian Raichu that can't Mega Evolve is still good. We still get the victory. I just realized I was supposed to use a fighting deck. Oops. Oh, okay, well, moving on to Guardy. It's fine. My Raichu is superior to its Pikachu. Alright. We need Dark-type cards. Fortunately, Gardevoir doesn't count as a Fairy type. So we go Clodsire. Actually, no. If it counted as a Fairy type, then Clodsire would be better. Clodsire is glad that it's not a poison. Is glad that poison is not its own type in this game. Ooh, I should have led with Darkrai, actually. I should have gone with Darkrai. But there's Wooper. So it's fine. Ooh, Rocky Helmets. And we'll just go ahead and put Darkrai down, just for the fun of having it there. And turn. There's the Pokeball. But I don't care what it does, cause I know I'm gonna win. And there's the Poison Barb. Let's go! Let's go! That's how we do it! That's how we do it! If I could get the poisoning off, that would be especially great. Because then all it has to do is hit me, and it dies, and we got it! Let's go! So now Litwick dies. Thanks to the Rocky Helmet. Alright. Pretty good so far. And Granbull can't attack. Let's go ahead and retreat Grafaiai, send out Clodsire. We get the poison coating off. Yes, let's go. That's a one-shot. Booyah! at the beginning of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, put a random Psychic Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Ooh, that's nice. Unfortunately, we won't get to see the Meloetta in action because she's done. She's done. She's taken her final bow, and we win. Alright. And we were meant to evolve, which we did. Next, Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon deck. Okay. I wonder, you know what? There's gotta be a Hearthstone Mask then. There's gotta be the fire type Ogerpon. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read that. Okay. We need to win with Grass Tide, so back to Celebi. Find your heart and free your mind, let's Celebi L-A-T-E. Soon you'll see the things you've done, let's Celebi L-A-T-E. Yesterday's today and tomorrow's one, let's Celebi L-A-T-E. Time goes on and on, time goes on and on, time goes on and on, yeah. Gosh, that was such a good song. Okay, so we've got Roggenrola and Machop. Okay, I could not tell what that was. Ooh, not great pulls. At least we went second, so we get to power up first. Oh, and there's Diggersby. That is gonna one-shot Shaman if we don't pull something else. Celebi. Okay. We have no time to power up. We gotta retreat now because Diggersby will one-shot our poor Shaman. We at least have Erica, though. We got both of our Erica cards. Oh! Oh, wait. Okay. Earthquake. This attack also does 10 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. Okay. I'll take it. Fragrant Flower. Get healed to full. Now, can I get really insanely lucky with 2 heads? Nope. At least I got 1. Okay. Also, I gotta say, it's very fitting that Diggersby is in a ground or is in the fighting deck, considering fighting also covers rock and ground. We finally pulled Snivy. Finally! Now we just need Serperior. Heal up Celebi to full, thanks to Erica and Shaman. And Powerful Bloom. Please, I just need 1. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I needed, and I got it. So I'm happy. Now we just need to pull Serperior. Mudslap, okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll get that Snivy out of there. Looks like we need... Shoot, I was not supposed to attach that to that one. Dang it. My bad. I just need one heads. I just need one. Just give me one. No! Come on! Really? Really? Man, I'll bet it would have been that fourth coin flip too. I don't know why I attached that to Servine. That was bad. That was dumb of me. Okay, come on, please give me Superior. Oy, I got a Leaf Cape. It helps a little, but not really. Potion. I mean, all of our Erica cards are used up anyways, so we just have potions and Shaman to heal. But I need Superior! I was hoping for a Superior! So I could get 8 coin flips instead of 4! Come on. Just give me 2 heads. 2 heads, that's all I need. 1. 1 more. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Thank you! That was all I needed, because 1 would not have been enough. It would have lived on 10. Alright, Furret is up. Furret just takes 2 heads. There's the Ogre Baby. Ogre Baby. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 100 damage from attacks. That is going in my fighting deck. Come on. Of course. Of course. Why would I expect anything else? I should use the Pokeball first. Just to get Celebi out of there. Alright. Come on. With my luck, probably only going to get 1 heads. Because it's me. And it's not a beginner deck. Or the game can surprise me. I will take that surprise. At least we win. And we got to see Ogerpon. We got to see our Ogre Baby. We got to see Fiona. That's all that matters. Now I just need to pull her so I can add her to my fighting deck. Because that would be awesome in that deck. So next is Aegislash. I'm guessing it's going to be fire. Yep. Use fire. There we go. Burn! Burn, people! Alright. Fire! We lead with Moltres. We're going first. Let's actually lead with Salandit into Salazzle. Oh yeah, we should still put Moltres on the bench though. Oh. Okay. Pokeball. Of course. Why would it be Charmander? Why would I even remotely think that I would get a 50-50 Charmander instead of a 25-75 Moltres? Why would I expect anything else? Okay. So we got Nurse Joy. Go ahead and evolve it. Poison Claws. Now if it doesn't retreat, it'll die next turn. Or if it heals. Or it could also evolve. That would also work. No, you suck. Oh, that bites. That is some stinky doo-doo. At least we got Charmander. Inferno Dance. I don't know why I insist on reading that name with a snooty accent, but for some reason I do. For some reason I turn British every time I do an Inferno Dance. Ooh, Flame Patch. That's helpful. We could use that right now to get rid of... Yeah. Let's use that right now to get rid of the Ferrothorn. Because we have an energy in our discard pile. So that works. And let's go ahead and use Nurse Joy to heal. And Heat Blast. Alright, that gets that thing out. Mawile. Hi, Mawile. Mawile. So what you doing? You're gonna attack me. Okay. We could take her out here. That's probably not a bad idea. Because she's weak to fire, so Moltres does one shot. And then it shouldn't be able to attack us next turn. We might be able to just win with Moltres. Like, yeah, we could bring out Charizard next turn and just press the win button. I think we only need that if it evolves this Honedge here. We don't, because Doublade still only has 90 HP. And Heat Blast, thanks to the weakness, will do 90. So, Shiny Moltres for the win. We're gonna let Moltres have that victory. This is why Moltres EX is good. It really is that good. Alright. So, we can move on now. Any more decks at this level? Yes, we have Kangaskhan. Okay. So I'm guessing we use fighting types. Yep. Alright. Regigigas, you're up. Also Water Break. I'm actually getting a little eepy. We might wrap up stream soon here. Alright. Diglett dig! Diglett dig! There's Oricorio. During your next turn, attacks by your Pokemon do 20 damage. Oh, that's right. We've seen this going already. Another Dugtrio. This is the kind of hand where we're actually okay with going first, honestly, but... Ooh, okay, we get Sandygast. So we can power up Palossand. And Professor Oak brought us the entire Lucario line. Let's go! Alright, we take 10 damage from Oricorio this turn. But if we can flip heads with Dugtrio, we'll take no damage next turn. Dugtrio. Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Trio, trio, trio. Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Trio, trio, trio. We also one-shot thanks to Lucario's ability. Which means the energy attached to Oricorio is wasted. Aw. We didn't get the immunity. That's fine. It's sending out Kangaskhan, who cannot attack because it doesn't have the energy. Sentret! Honestly, Dugtrio should be able to take out Kangaskhan before it even gets all of its energy. Ooh. Riolu, Riolu, Riolu. Oh, Regirock. I guess that makes sense. That figures. Yee. Heads, I'm immune to damage. And now I win. There's Riolu! Let's go! And dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. And when we're done, we'll dig another tunnel. And dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Quick before the hyenas come. Alright, next turn we'll swap to Sandygast because thanks to... Actually... No, with all we have to do is put Lucario down and Dugtrio wins. Let's let Dugtrio have this win. He earned it. He absolutely earned this. That puts me at 80, but thanks to the weakness, we do 100, and that one-shots the Furret. Dugtrio wins. It doesn't matter what we flip there because we won. And water break. Alright, moving on. We got EXP. Any other decks here? That is it. Okay. So... yeah, I can feel that I'm not 100% today. I am having sinus issues, which is affecting my breathing, and it's starting to catch up to me. So we're going to wrap up an hour early. But thank you all for joining us today. And as always, I hope you all have a very